Well, hello, my YouTube family. Yes, yes, you haven't seen me in a few days, and that may become a regular thing. Um, I am just grateful that I finished off the week, people. What? I'll be there next week. Don't worry, I'm not quitting anytime soon. Notice I said anytime soon. That don't mean that it may not happen. I can't say anything. I really can't say anything. It was week one, stressful, but today actually was a little less stressful, the end of the week. And the girl who trained me, of course, wasn't in today because she had things to do. I think a funeral to attend or something. I don't know. But other people helped me in the morning. Everybody left me to my own devices in the afternoon. On occasion, every 90 minutes or so, somebody would come and check up on me. But I managed to survive. I managed to take baby steps all on my own, waddling like a little fat baby that I am. I stood on my own 2 feet. I fell. I stood on my own 2 feet. I felt just like a little baby just learning how to walk. And everybody was looking around and like, oh, well, at least she ain't falling down the stairs. Okay, we can go back to doing what we're doing. But I survived. So, they want me to learn this section first, and then I'm sure I will be inundated with other stuff. But I did what I did. Whether it was successful or not, I didn't hear any complaints, so I guess it was a success. And instead of working with Queens of Darknesses, I am working for 2 gentlemen. That's all I'm going to say right now. I can't think of names right now. I can't think of names for them right now. Because I don't work for them like their assistant. They have their own personal assistants. But there's one who's more of a loudmouth than the other one. And what is his assistant's name? Nancy. So every time he's screaming Nancy, my heart jumps. But then I have to realize, well, I don't work for the man, and I didn't do anything for him or to him, so he's not screaming at me. She obviously has worked with him for a number of years because even she tried to teach me a few things, and then she up and disappeared because he took up all of her time. So I understood. Not a problem, people. Not a problem. Here's my baby. So, I guess they'll see me again next week. Next week is payday, so it is a pay week. It's not every Friday like Queen of Darkness. It's going to be every other week. So I'm gonna miss those 5 weeks. There's months where there's 5 weeks, and if I got paid every Friday, it would be 5 paydays in 1 week. But I can't think about that anymore. I've just got to push on ahead. Push on ahead. Push on ahead and see where this job takes me. It's quiet for the most part. It's less noisy than what I was used to before. It's quiet for the most part. And I'm sure once I pick up the pace on a couple of things, then it'll become a little easier. Not to say that it's not going to be less stressful. Well, it will be less stressful once I get the hang of things. But I'm just proud of myself for finishing off the week, because let me tell you, Wednesday and yesterday, when you didn't see me 2 days, right? Just a little stressful. Just a little bit. So it may be like this for a while before it's like this. I'll tell you one thing though, I looked at their calendar for holidays. They have every holiday off. What? That alone is reason to stay. I think we have 12 or 13 days off in a year. Kid Nancy, you may want to think twice about, oh, excuse me, about giving up this job and plus you didn't get your full paycheck yet. So that's really all I have to say about that. I can't really say anything else, really. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I survived the first week with this lip. It is NYX. See how I just melded right into that? NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Raspberry Pavlova. It says Pavola. Raspberry Pavola. I thought it was Pavlova. Raspberry Pavola or Pavola. And this is Raspberry Pavola. And this is Raspberry Pavola. God, I love the smell of butter glosses. Love the smell of butter glosses. So there you have it. Raspberry Pavola. Raspberry Pavola. I gotta go get my hair done. I don't even know if that's gonna be a tomorrow thing because people, I'm releasing the stress now. But the anxiety, I'm beginning to realize I really should go see a doctor about it, but it's not like a life or death situation. At least I hope not. I'm beginning to realize I do suffer from anxiety. My mom suffered from anxiety. So I don't know if that's a hereditary thing. If so, then I know where I got it from. Thanks, Mom. But it's no joke. And I knew that she suffered from anxiety. But I noticed it, well, obviously, when I was a lot older than, when I was a baby or a child. I noticed it in my 20s and 30s and moving on, that she would get very excitable or very anxious about certain things that just, triggered her. And I guess, my father doesn't suffer from anxiety. He's not one to keep things in. Well, he sort of is and sort of is not. But he's also getting older and also hard of hearing. But that's a whole other ball of wax. I'm really not going to lay everything out on you on one video just because I was out 2 days. Let's just suffice it to say that I am happy that I survived the week, because midweek was questionable at best. But I survived the rest of the week, and hopefully next week will be a lot smoother, a lot less stressful. And I actually was more relaxed with the girl not being there, the one who's training me, quote unquote. She's a 20-something. So, like I said before, 20-somethings have no business, training older people. A person closer to my age should be able to train me better. And thankfully, today, since she wasn't there, I had women who were closer to my age train me. And this company must be a very young company, because the oldest person, not age-wise, but being there longer, has only, I've noticed, has been only there for 2 years. I'm sure there are other people who've been there a lot longer. But in the area that I'm working at, some people have only been there a few months. Some people have only been there. I think there was a girl, well, the one who left before me, she only lasted 3 days and then she left. But by Wednesday, I could understand why she left. But I stuck it out. Because let me tell you something, people. This morning, what? I was inches of calling them and saying, this is not going to work out. I am so sorry. Please mail me whatever check I've earned and, let us part ways. But, Devil Angel. Ooh, that devil was loud. That devil was loud. But the angel, rubbed my back, whispered in my ear, said it's going to be okay. And surprisingly enough, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't a great, fantastic day. But it was, I know the last video, I think you saw me, and I was in a good mood, and I think it's going to work out and everything. That was a good day. Then came the following day, which I think you didn't see me. Tuesday, I think, was the day that I said, oh, this is going to be, I think I'm going to get the hang of it and all of this. Then Wednesday, then Thursday. And finally, you see me again today. Yesterday, you didn't see me for the sheer fact that this job really, at least for now, really takes every ounce of energy from me. And I'm not saying that because it's a physical thing. I'm saying that because it's an emotional thing. And I have to kind of keep, you have to keep your emotions in check. A couple of times I had to go to the bathroom and do a woosah. And here's the kicker of it all. The phones don't even ring that much. But when they do, which is midday, it's not a question of just answering the phones and transferring. If that were it, I'd be on Easy Street, no problem. No such thing. Boo-boo, you have to answer the phone, take the name of the person, what do they want? What is it in regards to? Who do you need to speak to? What's the name of your case? I mean, it's a questionnaire of an abundance. And, being unfamiliar, I have to write everything down. And I'm writing as the person is talking. And they're just talking. And I'm like, okay. And it's about, okay. And all right, regarding, Then I have to put that person on hold. Then I have to find the person that they want to talk to and then transfer. But here is another kick in the pants. With the help that's so-called helping me, I have to put the call on hold, and then I let them know they need to speak, and then they're like, no, that really doesn't go to so-and-so. That goes to such and such. Well, how the hell am I supposed to know? Because I'm looking on the guide that they gave me of if you get a call that belongs to this. And no, but that really goes to so-and-so. Either you have to update the guide that you're giving me, or I guess I'll learn in time. But it's not easy. It's not an easy job just yet. It'll be easy maybe in 6 months, just like the chick who's supposed to be training me. She's already been there 6 months, and she just acts like she already knows, which I guess she pretty much does know everything, because they got her training me, so. And she just connect. And here I am going. hold on. Then I put the person on hold. Then I gotta look. I mean, it sounds funny, but it ain't funny. Okay? I'm just, I am going to do so much maxing and relaxing this weekend. Don't nobody talk to me. Whether this gets done, whether this doesn't get done, at this point, I really don't care. It should get done. I should be able to wash out the grays and maybe do a little bit of a touch up on the relaxer. But you know what? I am so effing tired. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I am so effing tired that this weekend is going to be a break. I need a break. I need a break. Maybe next weekend I'll get the hair done. This weekend, I'm not going any damn where. You understand what I'm trying to say? Nada. Nowhere. No how. Okay? I'm just grateful and thankful and lucky and fortunate that I was only out without a job for 2 weeks. Literally. I didn't even, like I said, unemployment never had the opportunity to kick in before I found this job. So I am grateful and thankful, because luck like that for me doesn't happen twice in a lifetime, okay? So if I were to up and quit this job, boo-boo, you better best believe I'd be on unemployment until the unemployment ran out and you still wouldn't have a job. So I better shut up, keep the absorb as much as I can, do the best I can, because nobody's really rushing me. Like I said, I'm rushing myself because I don't want to bother anybody. I want to get it and then they can go about their business, because the longer they train me, their work is piling up, and I don't want to have to be the responsible person for that and then have them resent me. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But I know, I mean, thinking logically, of course I know somebody's going to have to take the time out to train me. And I don't know how long my training process is going to be. I have a feeling it's up. The gig is up. Because after they didn't come back this afternoon, nobody came to check on me. Every now and then I'd hear, Nancy, you okay? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. You just threw the baby and the bath water in the pool and check to see, no, she ain't drinking that much pool. She's okay. And just let me go. Meanwhile, I'm trying to dog paddle half the pool coming in my mouth, but I'm still there. Ooh, I'm still there. The water's up to here. Thank God for the Olympics. At least I can lose myself in the Olympics. I don't have to worry. But I'll tell you this much. I already know Sunday night, before I go to bed, I am going to need a sleeping pill. Just going to need one. Absolutely. Because I will be anxiety ridden Sunday night again. Until until I get the hang of it. I'll tell you one thing though. I left my house at 8:15 this morning and I got to work at 8:32. That's how quick the drive is, people. Of course, the drive coming back home is a different story because I'm in 5 o'clock traffic. So I actually came in the porch to open the front door 5:30. I was here at 5:30 on the nose. So the drive is not an issue at all. It's better than when I was working with Queen of Darkness. Better. And working there was not a problem at all. I mean, driving there was not a problem at all. But this is an even shorter drive. And I love that. Oh, I love that. So it's got its perks, but I have to stay there long enough to appreciate the perks. And of course, the month of August has nothing, has no days off whatsoever. But hopefully, by the end of August, I will have, okay, now I'm in a groove. Now I got the hang of it. I need to get there. You know me, people. Y'all been with me through a few new jobs. And you all know I basically say the same thing. I want to already know the job. Before you get to know the job, Nancy, you already want to know the job? It is what it is, people. But again, like I said, Husa weekend for sure. Do you hear what I'm saying? I need to take a nice tall glass of iced water, and I think I have some Crystal Light fruit punch. Pour that in my glass of water. Have a nice fruit punch, ice cold with the glass sweating. Blub, blub, blub. That's going to be me in a minute or two. Okay, so that is basically it in a nutshell. All right, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think of everything that I'm talking about. And let me know how you guys are doing. And I will talk to you soon. Again, like I said, people, if you don't see me a day or two, if you see me twice a week or 3 times a week, before I get into the groove of it and I'm less stressed, then that's just going to have to be the schedule for the immediate future. But it's not going to be a forever thing. At least I hope not. At least I hope not. So, say prayers, because I'm still going to need them. And hopefully, I'll get into my groove. That's what I really want to do. Just get into my groove, and then I will be okay. So there you go. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. I will talk to you sometime next week. And that's it. If you guys are watching the Olympics, please let me know. Let us discuss. And I'll talk to you next week. You know I love you so very, very much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your kindness. And again, I will see you next week, okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.